Um, this is the final part, definitely the final part of the WWE Top 10 2014 Match of Year candidates that I thought could have been a match of the year. So, I'm at number 9 now. So, let me check my sheet of paper what I wrote for number 9 to be. Man, number 9. Yes. Okay, so I got the paper here. Just gonna check what the paper says. Okay, so at number 9, hopefully I did not say this on the other video, but yeah, I really do hope I didn't already say this, but you have the Usos versus Golden Stardust and United Champions. This match was a really good match. Like I said before, every time I watched the Uso match, for the most part, they did really good, especially with the Wyatt family. And that's why I said that if they didn't give them the tag team of the year, then they were cheating the Usos, because the Usos daggone well deserved it. But the Usos also did matches that could have very well had been a match of the year. And this match right here was just incredible. Even though Golden Stardust took the tag team titles from, it was an amazing match. It was a good opener. I'm glad that they had that as an opener. And one thing that I have noticed about the Usos is that they're good when it comes to openers. This is not the first time that they had a good opener. In 2013 at Hell in a Cell, when they went against Cody Rhodes at the time and Goldust and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, that was a good opener. That was a good opener there. And they didn't win the match, but it was a real good opener. You know, that it's not the first time that they've had a really good opener. It's really not. And I gotta give them a lot of credit because they took Gold and Stardust to the limit. And you know, even though they lost the match, it was still an incredible match for both teams. Both teams did really good for it to be the opener. Like I said, Night of Champions last year was filled with a lot of good matches, and this was just one of them. This was the opener. This was a really good match. It could have been a match. Could have very well, in my opinion, been a match of the year. That's just what I think. You don't have to agree with me, but that's just what I think. So, lastly, at number 10. Now, because I couldn't really think for so much, I just went with Cesaro versus Sami Zayn on NXT. Looking at this match, I would have to say that this is number 1. That could have been match of the year. As I said before, there were way others, but this definitely could have been match of the year. This was an absolutely incredible match. And I think Cesaro came out with the win, but it was still a good match. It was still a really good match. Both men did good. And Cesaro, as I said before, is an uppercut machine. And he beat Sami Zayn. I remember he shook his hand at the end. But that's just an example of what I'm saying. That they are dead on the end. The future is now. I mean, it is just no game. It is the future is now, and that just showed it right there. I think it was one of the best decisions, as I said before, that they brought the people from NXT to the main roster, calling them to the main roster. Is bringing more ratings, is bringing more people to watch Raw. And if they consistently have them and stop using people who's already been on Raw for such a long period of time, it can really, really sell out great, especially the ones that's really good when it comes to in ring work. But it was just an amazing match. Cesaro came out with the win. So, it was just a really good match. I enjoyed I loved it when I actually seen the match. I actually seen the match on NXT. I would have to say, for me, that would be number 1 of 2014. So, that's it for my top 10 2000 WWE 2014 match I felt like could have been your candidates. If you like this video, subscribe, you know, give me a like, subscribe, and most of all, subscribe.